It all started when 50 Cent, the iconic rapper known for his sharp wit and no-nonsense attitude, took to social media with a cryptic post. He claimed to have uncovered something explosive, arrest warrants linked to prominent figures in the industry, allegedly tied to none other than Diddy. The post sent shockwaves through social media. Fans and critics alike flooded the comments, speculating about the identities of these elites. Some were skeptical, dismissing it as yet another publicity stunt, while others eagerly awaited more details. Days passed, and the anticipation grew. Finally, 50 Cent released a video, leaning into the camera with his trademark grin. "Y'all think I'm playing? You know I don't joke about this kinda stuff. I got the receipts," he declared, waving a stack of papers in front of the lens. The video detailed alleged connections between Diddy and several high-profile individuals, all tied to a series of questionable business ventures. 50 Cent named names, producers, actors, and even a couple of directors. The implications were staggering. The narrative suggested a web of deceit stretching deep into Hollywood's elite circles. As news outlets caught wind of the story, a media frenzy erupted. Investigative journalists began digging into the claims, uncovering a trail of whispers and half-truths. It soon became clear that 50 Cent had struck a nerve, and the tension in Hollywood was palpable. While the investigation was underway, Diddy remained mostly silent, opting to let the storm pass. However, whispers of discontent among his inner circle began to surface. Allegations of betrayal and broken loyalties emerged, as some of his closest associates began distancing themselves from him. Then, in a dramatic twist, one of the names mentioned in 50 Cent's video, an acclaimed director, was implicated in a scandal of his own. Arrest warrants were issued, and the director's arrest ignited a firestorm, with media outlets framing it as a direct consequence of the scrutiny 50 Cent had initiated. The public was captivated. Online discussions exploded, dissecting every detail. Memes and conspiracy theories flourished, and the narrative shifted from mere speculation to something resembling a real scandal. 50 Cent, reveling in the chaos, continued to tease his followers, promising more revelations. Meanwhile, the investigation into the Hollywood elites intensified, leading to a series of dramatic exits, public denials, and even a few surprising admissions. It became clear that the entertainment industry was not just a glamorous facade, it was a stage for intricate power plays and dark secrets. As more names came to light, the question loomed, who else would fall? And amid it all, 50 Cent remained at the center of the storm, a modern-day whistleblower in a realm where silence was often golden. The story, once just a post on social media, had evolved into a full-blown saga, blending intrigue, betrayal, and the undeniable pull of fame. And as the dust began to settle, one thing was clear: in Hollywood, nothing stays hidden forever. As the investigation deepened, the pressure mounted on Diddy and his associates. In the weeks following 50 Cent's revelations, more figures from Hollywood began to speak out, some even launching their own investigations to clear their names. The tension in the air was electric, and every public appearance became a spectacle. One particularly dramatic moment came during a high-profile awards ceremony. As Diddy walked the red carpet, he was met with a chorus of questions from reporters, many of whom were eager to confront him about the allegations. Diddy, ever the smooth talker, deflected with charm, but the tension was palpable. As he posed for photos, a small group of protesters gathered, holding signs demanding accountability from the elites of Hollywood. Meanwhile, the director implicated in the scandal, known for his critically acclaimed films, was arrested outside his home. News footage captured the moment he was taken into custody, his expression a mix of shock and defiance. The fallout was immediate. Production on his latest film was halted, and whispers of other pending projects began to circulate. In the aftermath, 50 Cent doubled down on his campaign. He launched a podcast dedicated to Hollywood Exposed, where he invited insiders to share their stories, often peppering the discussions with humor and biting commentary. It quickly became a sensation, drawing in listeners from all over the globe. Each episode peeled back another layer of the industry, exposing not just the alleged corruption but also the human stories behind it, the dreams crushed, the lives shattered. As the podcast gained momentum, an unexpected guest appeared, a former assistant to Diddy, who had worked closely with him for years. The assistant shared gripping tales of the darker side of fame, recounting instances of manipulation and power plays that left the audience spellbound. It became a defining moment for the podcast, propelling it to new heights. Diddy, facing increasing scrutiny, finally broke his silence in a series of carefully crafted Instagram posts. He called the allegations a witch hunt, framing himself as a victim of a media circus fueled by jealousy and betrayal. He maintained that he had always acted ethically in his business dealings, but the damage was done. His loyal fanbase began to fracture, with some standing by him while others expressed disappointment and anger. Behind the scenes, negotiations began among several of the implicated figures. An urgent meeting was called in a secluded mansion, far away from the prying eyes of the media. The gathering included powerful agents, producers, and a few A-list actors. They discussed damage control, strategizing on how to weather the storm and maintain their influence. But as the meeting progressed, cracks began to show. Accusations flew. Each individual, once allies in the pursuit of fame and fortune, found themselves pointing fingers, desperate to distance themselves from the unfolding chaos. The trust that once bonded them began to dissolve, revealing a raw desperation that echoed through the room. Meanwhile, 50 Cent seized the opportunity. He organized a charity event, cleverly titled Hollywood Unmasked, with the aim of raising awareness for issues like accountability in the entertainment industry. The event drew a star-studded crowd, creating a stark contrast to the turmoil surrounding Diddy and his associates. Celebrities who were once reluctant to engage began to align with 50 Cent, eager to associate themselves with the narrative of transparency and reform. As the night of the event arrived, a palpable energy filled the air. 50 Cent took the stage, electrifying the crowd with his charisma. "This isn't just about me or Diddy," he declared. "This is about all of us standing up for what's right, for the people who've been silenced for too long." In the audience, Diddy watched, his expression unreadable. It was clear that the landscape had shifted, and the power dynamics within Hollywood were in flux. With new allegations surfacing daily and the media frenzy continuing unabated, one question lingered: would the truth finally emerge from the shadows, or would Hollywood's elite continue to play their games, shielding their secrets with glitz and glamour? As the night wore on, 50 Cent reveled in the spotlight, knowing that he had sparked a movement that was just beginning to unfold. The stage was set for a reckoning, and in the heart of it all, he was ready to expose the truth, one story at a time.